We're just on a glorious little walk out, walking up the Dart River. Slightly steep hill, gotta say.
Slightly. I'm so hot right now.
And Tisha's suffering a little bit.
Hot flushes galore.
But it's such a glorious day again.
It's a really tranquil space, isn't it?
This high pressure might be sending us northeasterlies all the time, but it's also bringing this amazing spring weather, which we're just really enjoying. Look at these trees.
So we've been walking for about 3 miles. It's been very uphill and downdale, mainly uphill I have to add. We've been walking upriver, and now we're walking towards Agatha Christie's house where she used to live in the Greenway estate. We appear to be struggling with the gate. Hang on. Okay, we're through that gate. It had an unusual latch which you could open either way. Now that's closed.
And the actual pedestrian one's locked.
The pedestrian one is locked. But the vista, as you come out, you can see the river.
The cruise ship.
Oh yeah. Alan said, I'll just come over a bit, different view. I don't know if you can even see it because of the... You can see a cruise ship on the river. There you go. We've walked all the way up from there. A very long way round all the little creeks and estuary bits. It's been an absolutely beautiful walk. There's bits of river here. We've been on this as well. And we anchored at Ditcham. And we are going to head along this path. I think we are very, very much hoping for what when we get down here? A cafe, please.
That's what we need.
We've been in Dartmouth for about a week and a half. We did go home and see family for a bit, but it's been blowing wicked northeasterlies for about 10 days. So we didn't fancy going out there in big seas. Today things have calmed down quite a bit, so we're going to head out. We're not going far, we're just going to pop round the corner. We're heading westwards towards Salcombe because we missed it out on the way here. So that is our destination. This is us just about to exit the Dart entrance. We had a fantastic time here, really, really enjoyed it. Very accessible for all the things you need. Just passing the castle now on the way out. This is where we visited for our anniversary. We're on passage. We came out of the Dart. We had a bit of trouble getting our sail up. I could not understand what was going on. So we reefed it and we thought we'd carry on like that. It's a bit risky that there was going to be some gusts that would take us into needing a reefing anyway. So we thought, well, we might as well put one in. So I popped a reef in, got both sails out and set off. We've made progress. We're going around a big sandbank and then we changed course. And now we're going dead downwind. There's not enough wind going downwind to hold the sail out really, so it's ended up centred like this. I hope it's given you a sense of how rolly and horrible it is. Not particularly pleasant, but I've now realised that the reason the whole thing was tight and awful was we've got our main halyard wrapped over our topping lift. Rookie error. It's perfectly fine out here, but the rolliness is not a pleasant way to travel, and the sail is bashing about all over the place. We are going to go around a headland and then we will be changing course again, so hopefully the main will fill and it'll get a lot more comfortable. But right now this is what we've got. At least we've got beautiful blue skies. Alan went down below. I'm not sure I can manage it in this. Oh look, you can just see his leg, he's doing a log. We've got dolphins. They're really hard to spot, but they're here. So we've arrived in Salcombe. It's lovely and sunny. It's actually still a bit breezy on this mooring buoy that we've picked up, but it's calm, so we're very happy. The town looks very nice, but we might have had a bit of a mishap on the way here. Somebody has really hurt their fingers, and that somebody is me. So far, I'm sat here, Alan's going to show you I look ridiculous. I have sailed for what, an hour and a half, looking like this. An hour and a half looking like this. I am too scared to take this off until we were in and tied up and sorted out. I think I've lost the skin off the end of 3 fingers, but Alan has now got to do some first aid, but I'm such a wuss. I was frightened I'd pass out on passage if he took it off and I saw what was wrong with my fingers. So we're here now, we're safe. It's probably not that bad. It does hurt like hell and I've had 2 ibuprofen. Okay, so we've come ashore. I've had to have my fingers dressed. I'll show you that in a minute. But we've found this lovely Salcombe dairy. This lovely little outside seating area. We have currently got a couple of teas, but we're going to meet some friends and have some ice cream. Yum! A little update on my fingers. When we got in and we finally had a look at my fingers and Alan did the lovely blue bandages for me, we went the next day to Kingsbridge, and when we got to Kingsbridge there was a minor injuries unit. We were lucky enough to get seen by a nurse called Nick, who removed Alan's brilliant dressings and told him in a very complimentary way, did a very good job, and had a look at my fingers. We realised that I'd lost all this skin on my fingertips. So now I have to have them dressed daily. So we are in Salcombe, we're staying for a week. We have to come ashore to the local surgery who have signed me on as a temporary patient, and they dress my lovely fingers for me each day. But they're healing really well, so no need to worry, and the skin will grow back. Well, we haven't done any filming for a while, mainly because I've been recovering with my fingers. And it's been a very gentle, quiet time. But this evening, I popped up on deck, feeling a bit better. My fingers are healing a bit now. And you can see there's lots of boats here in Salcombe. We're still on the same mooring. And the mist, the wind that we've had for a week, we've had a northeasterly wind in here, quite strong, up to a sort of 6, 7. That's completely gone. And we're left with a really calm, still evening. And the fog or the mist has descended, giving it quite an eerie feel. But still a lovely spot. Beginning to pick up now, so I might pick up the camera a bit more often. And you can see actually we're quite close to shore on this mooring. And this way is up the river towards Kingsbridge. And it's just a really nice, peaceful night. I suspect we'll get a really good night's sleep. Looking very nice. We're planning on going out, maybe not tomorrow, but early Monday morning. We're thinking of making a passage from Salcombe across to Roscoff. I think it'd be about 14 hours. It's going to be really calm, which is why this sort of fog's descended. But with my poorly fingers, we're thinking that might be a nice idea. So we're really looking forward to maybe France, keeping our fingers crossed for good weather. Good morning. It's Sunday morning. We've been here a week. Finally, my bandages are off. We're ashore in Salcombe. We haven't really shown you much, we know, so we thought we'd do a little bit this morning because we're aiming to leave tomorrow. We cannot believe the dinghy park. The dinghy park is something particularly special. We've not seen anything quite like it. You can be climbing over at least 7 boats to get ashore. It is a circus act to get in. Apart from that, behind us you can see the estuary. We've done a lot of walking on the estuary, just up and down the sides while I've been healing, and seagulls out there moored on a mooring ball. It's been absolutely lovely here in Salcombe. They've looked after me really, really well. Doctors have been brilliant, dressing my fingers every day for nearly a week. Beautiful views, nice sandy beaches. We love it. Just in case you're interested, look away if you're a bit squeamish, this is my fingers. This is over a week later. I've had lots of dressings on them, but nothing else really, just cleaning. But you can see what they're like. I completely lost the skin off the fingertips, but it left enough of a layer of skin for them to heal okay. So this is what they look like after a week. I'm feeling much better about it now. So this is a little bit of Salcombe High Street, only a tiny bit. It's all bunting is out. Lots of nice shops, and we're just going for a little walk.
So we've decided to stop for a coffee. It's been a very long walk, about 50 yards up the high street. A lovely little coffee shop here, very nice coffee actually, and Tisha splashed out on a bit of banana cake. And then we're going to walk up to the yacht club, which is just up the road, and we're going to watch a gig race, which should be very interesting.
We just thought we'd come and have a look at the gig racing. We're not entirely sure what we're looking at, but you can see, I can see at least 4. Can you see them? You can see 4 boats. There's 2 sort of light blue and 2 dark blue. There's 4. They're going to race up and down this strip, so we're just going to sit, enjoy the sunshine and soak up the ambience.
And away they go.
So we're leaving Salcombe Harbour. It's about 20 past 4 in the morning. Got some light coming up now. It's still, you know, relatively dark. It's not too cold. It's reasonably warm. In fact, the skipper is in his shorts, so it's not that cold. I've got my sort of 3/4 trousers on and my salopettes. I'm out here more. This is our view. We're off. We're out at sea. We're motor sailing at the moment. We want to make sure we make 6 knots all the way across. To make sure we make good time. We want to arrive at Roscoff when it's low water so that we don't have to get into the marina. It's quite a race across the entrance. We want it to be slack. But it's lovely out here. Well, we've been on passage for a couple of hours and there's some great massive cruise ships just passing by. I bet most of them are still asleep at 5:30 in the morning. They won't even know we're here. Wow, we've gone beyond the midway point really. So we're just getting ourselves sort of ready to go into France. So we have raised our tricolour and our courtesy Brittany flag. Our other flags are underneath. We're still motor sailing, as you can see, getting up the wind. Got skies that are very variable, very light winds, on sort of force 3 winds, very gentle seas. We're getting the sun breaking through now because there is some actual blue sky. It's been a bit chilly up till now. We're approaching lunchtime. having a really good passage. Great trip. We're just approaching France. There was a big flock of birds on the water. You can see them all sort of flying away over there. Didn't quite get to them in time. I think we disturbed them as we've sailed through. Can't even see it yet. We've only got about, I think, 16 miles left to go. And it's not even visible. Looks quite hazy. There is a very interesting ship passing our bow there. I don't know whether we'll vaguely be able to get that in focus. Here we are, heading into Roscoff. You can just about see land over there. That's where we're going in. We're giving it a wide berth because Roscoff's got a big ferry port and we don't want to get in the way, so we give them room to get in and out and sneak round the back. And there's also lots and lots of rocks. But it's a very low-lying coastline. It's lovely weather this evening. The skipper's looking happy. He's well fed. We've survived at a crossing, I think. We can say that now. We're just thinking of getting ourselves ready to go in. We've arrived in Roscoff Marina. We couldn't find a place to berth. I think it's quite late and the office staff might not be in, so we just picked a berth and went on because it's getting late. Here's the wall. Quite a high wall. We're really pleased to be in. And we're relieved to be across. And my fingers, oh my god, my fingers. They're so sore after coming in. I'm going to rest them now.